Formula One returns to the Red Bull Ring for the Austrian Grand Prix on July 5th. This will be the last race of a triple header which began in France. In last week's Austrian Grand Prix, we saw that Red Bull had a superior car. Max Verstappen got a great start and won the race without any challenge. Reigning world champion Lewis Hamilton finished in P2 and admitted after the race that he gave it all he had, but simply could not keep up with the Red Bull. Red Bull has won the last 4 races and seemed to have a strong race car heading into the Austrian Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez battled it out for the final podium spot, with Bottas just staying ahead of the Mexican driver in the last lap. An uncharacteristic pit stop error by Red Bull cost Sergio a podium position in the Austrian Grand Prix. We also saw a great midfield battle. Lando Norris continued his great form by finishing an impressive P5. Ferrari also showed that they had impressive pace, coming from behind to finish in P6 and P7. The surprises were Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel, who both finished outside the points. Daniel had no answers for his lack of pace compared to his teammate, and Vettel was rather unhappy with the tires and how the race went. Lance Stroll and Yuki Tsunoda impressed by scoring points in the race. Looking forward to this weekend's race, here are the top 5 things to watch for. Can Mercedes bring upgrades to their car? There has been a lot of conflicting information about Mercedes bringing upgrades to their car this year. Toto Wolff and Hamilton suggested that Mercedes was focused on developing the 2022 car due to the new budget cap that was put in place this year. However, later in the week we heard from Mercedes technical director that they would be bringing some updates this year. Mercedes driver Valtteri Bottas suggested not to expect miracles for this weekend, given that there was only a 1-week gap between the Austrian Grand Prix and the Austrian Grand Prix. It'll be interesting to see what Mercedes can do this weekend in terms of pace. What's happening with Daniel Ricciardo? Daniel Ricciardo is nowhere compared to his teammate Lando Norris. This season, Lando has proven that McLaren has a competitive car, posting strong results in all races. Daniel has to perform better if McLaren want to stay ahead of Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship. It'll be interesting to see if Daniel can figure out his car for this weekend's Grand Prix. Has Ferrari finally figured out their car? Ferrari had great pace in the Austrian Grand Prix, especially in the later part of the race. Charles Leclerc had an impressive comeback after a first-lap crash that put him in the back of the field. Carlos Sainz also showed great pace, being only beaten by Lando Norris in the midfield fight. Ferrari seems to have figured out how to get better performance from their tires. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue their strong form this weekend and grab a top 5 finish. Can Sergio Perez improve his qualifying performance? Sergio Perez has proven that he's a great driver in the race, but his slow starts and poor qualifying performances have prevented him from competing for wins on a consistent basis. Red Bull has shown that they have a very competitive race car. It would be nice to see Perez get an improved qualifying result and take the fight to Hamilton and Verstappen on Sunday. Can Max Verstappen win again? Max Verstappen has emerged as a clear favorite to win the Drivers' Championship this year, after having won the last 3 out of 4 races. If it was not for an unfortunate crash in Azerbaijan, he would have won there as well. Max seems to have a calm and collected demeanor this year, and Red Bull's car is definitely more reliable than it has been in recent years. It'll be interesting to see if Max can win again this weekend. Who do you think will win the 2021 Austrian Grand Prix? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like this video and consider subscribing to the channel for more great Formula One content.